Are you truly outrageous? Jim and the Holograms is a comic book by IDW Comics. This video I want to talk about the first volume, which is issues numbers 1 through 6. It was written by Kelly Thompson and illustrated by Sophie Campbell. In the first 6 issues, Kelly Thompson does an excellent job of introducing Jerrica Benton, her sister Kimberly, their adopted sister Shayna, and their adopted sister Aja. The story doesn't delve too deeply into their past. In fact, it's really only touched upon very briefly. The story is very modernized, but it still has a lot of roots to the original series, which a lot of fans are very happy with, including me. Also, there is a very great explanation as to why the character of Jim needs to be created. Jerrica has the ability to sing, but she has a lot of stage fright. Creating a new persona for her alleviates that problem completely. We're starting to see Jim and the Holograms rise to fame. They're not quite at the level they are in the series yet. We're also introduced to the Misfits, who happen to be the nemesis to the Holograms. This comprises of Pizzazz, Roxy, Stormer, and Jetta. We see that the computer AI synergy is introduced into this series, and she has the ability to create holograms very much like her 1980s counterpart did. It's not explained how the Holograms' dad built her. I'm sure that's going to be a story that's going to be talked about later on. We do have the signature earrings that Jerrica wears, where she's able to contact Synergy and to do the holograms remotely. Each of the holograms in the Misfits have a lot of personalities that are very similar to their counterparts from the 1980s, but they're still making them very unique for today. One of the biggest differences in this series is that Kimber and Stormer become romantically involved with each other. In the original 1980s series, I'm sure they couldn't show lesbian relationships, but they did show that Kimber and Stormer did work together briefly. Stormer was always the nice misfit too. It always seems as though she didn't fit in with the others, but she still wanted to be part of their band. But I love how their relationship is treated amongst their band members. Jim and the Holograms, they have some issues with it, but nowhere near as much as the Misfits. The Misfits have a big issue because they feel that Stormer's being a traitor to them. But what's great about this is that it's not their sexuality that they're having issues with. They're just having issues with it's two different bands that are opposing each other. Which I think it's great. It totally normalizes their sexuality, and so far I've only read very positive responses from a lot of people online. There's a few haters out there, but for the most part, it's really good. The character of Rio is introduced, and him and Jerrica do have some romantic things going on, but luckily the story doesn't focus solely on that. I'm more interested into the Stormer and Kimber storyline. I think that's something that's really cool that's going to be explored later on. Sophie Campbell's artwork is incredible. I love it. She's showing that these are the original characters from the 1980s in a different universe, but she's making them look very modernized, and I love their look. I mean, I love the design for almost every single character that she's done. She's showing they all have different body types as opposed to having the exact same body like their 1980s counterparts. Also, she's showing that some of them have different shades of skin, which I'm really happy about that too. All in all, this first volume is great. It really draws you in, but still leaves it open for a lot of future stories to be done. But anyways, this is a great comic book. It's an IDW comic, so it's available at just about any comic store out there. Or you can go to their website and you can download it from there. But anyways, that's it for now. Thank you guys for joining me in this comic book review, and I will join you in another one very soon. Peace.